Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, buenos días. Good morning por la morning. Guten Abend. Buongiorno. Bon dia. Some say quali tonali, not necessarily, not necessarily accurate, but is used. Hello, Ochun. And marvelously Marissa and Pansy Slip. Oshun is on the house. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Hey there, long time since I caught you. Hello, Pansy. Yeah, it's been a long, long time. So today we're gonna do tarot and oracles for the weekend because today is Friday, and I haven't told you who this is or where you are. Welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. Today is Friday, July 24th. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. So today we're going to do tarot with the B tarot. We are going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. We're going to use the Witch's Garden Tarot. We're going to use the Elemental Oracle. And last but not least, the Darkwood Tarot. And we are also going to talk about a lot of events happening in August. And yeah, a whole bunch of things that are good coming up on the month of August. And thank you. Pansy says, happy birthday to your husband. Yes, my husband's birthday tomorrow. He almost never wants to do anything. Hello, Julia McCollum. That's the name, Julia McCollum. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, kids, let's do this. The first card we're going to pull today is going to be from the the B Tarot. And as always, let us breathe. May the divine let us see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. So be it. Hello, Xochopro. All right, let's see what, if anything, we have for today. Who is this? Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. She is so pretty. The 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Let me show her to you. 7, 8, 9. Look at her. She's so pretty. That is the 9 of Pentacles. And she came right side up for us. So it reads, taking a moment to be proud of your accomplishments and the fruits of your own labors requires you to slow down and pay attention to your successes. There are times when patting yourself on the back is perfectly valid and justified. The abundance that surrounds you is directly influenced by your efforts and hard work. So take the time to appreciate it and do something special just for you. Taking a moment to be proud of your accomplishments and the fruits of your own labors requires you to slow down and pay attention to your successes, plural. There are times when patting yourself on the back is perfectly valid and justified. The abundance that surrounds you is directly influenced by your efforts and hard work. So take the time to appreciate it and do something special just for you. That is our first card for today from the Bee Tarot. The Bee Tarot. So I was telling you there's a bunch of things going on August. But before we start talking about August, let us talk about finishing the month of July with a bang. Our Embodying the Teteoh for July is going to be fantastic. We're going to be talking about Xochipilli and Xochiquetzalli. So if you ever were curious about embodying the Teteoh, this is the one you don't want to miss. Xochiquetzalli, the goddess of beauty. Xochipilli, the god of beauty. Flowers, plants, psychedelics, etc., etc. There are two forces of nature that are really important in this day and age, especially when the minority oppressors are so, you know, preoccupied about Latina power. Come sit with us in the Xochiquetzalli and Xochipilli so you can understand what are we talking about. We're going to talk about the myth of Xochipilli, Xochiquetzalli. We're going to do a meditation, and then we're going to do like a gathering, community circle. Talk about our successes, our beauty, our pleasure and joy. And yeah, those are sliding scale, and it's happening on Sunday. So come and join us, please. Attraction, supermoon. Attraction, supermoon is the card 44, I think, is the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. So, attraction, supermoon. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. The affirmation, I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. Attraction, you can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. The affirmation, if you wish to claim it, attract what I wish and repel what I do not. That will be our first Oracle of the Moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle card. And let's do more tarot. Hello to whoever is on Facebook. Hi. If you don't comment, I cannot say hi because I don't know. I don't see your name unless you comment. The same goes for YouTube. Even if you're watching us later, if you're not watching live, say hi so that we can say hi next time. See you. I know here we have Marisa, Julia, Hochopro, and Pansy, right? But because they comment and I get to see who they are. All right, kids. Next one from the Witch's Garden. Card of Strength, reverse. Hochopro is like, I'm from Mexico. I'm from Mexico. He's got the Mexican flag and everything. Mexicano. So we have the card of Strength, but reverse. Hello, Dancy Nancy. How are you, my darling? So, the card of Strength, but reverse. Weakness and cruelty, sloppy, lazy work, brutal attacks stemming from a sense of inferiority. To write the reversal, ask, how can I cultivate kindness to others and myself? Weakness and cruelty, slappy, lazy work, brutal acts stemming from a sense of inferiority. How can I cultivate kindness to others and myself? Right? To write the reversal, ask, how can I cultivate kindness to others and myself? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Aren't we hard on ourselves? Yes, we are. Sometimes to our own detriment, right? If we are not kind with ourselves, if we are not gentle with ourselves, if we are not patient with ourselves, I almost dropped my coffee. We ended up hurting ourselves and others. Hello, Psychonaut. Marvelously Marisa says, Marvelously Baby is here too. He's playing with his teething toy. Is he already teething? Oh my God, yes. He's gonna be a year very soon. What was I saying? Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Oh, thank you. It loves you back. Hocho Pro. This is Zompantli. My friends went to Mexico City to the Museum of Museo Nacional de Antropología e Historia, the National Museum of History and Anthropology in Mexico City, and they brought me this little mug that says Zompantli. Zompantli. He has 6 teeth. What? When did that happen? Ay, ay, ay. Marvelously Baby. Now with teeth. Okay, folks, let me tell you how I just dropped some cards. Okay, it's right here. Thank you, guys. So let me tell you about the month of August. We have a whole lot of stuff happening in August. We have, let me look at the calendar. So August 1st, we have a podcast in Spanish. We are going to be talking about Mictecacihuatl and Tlazolteotl. En español, tenemos podcast en español el 1 de agosto. Tlazolteotl and Mictecacihuatl, part of the Paganos del Mundo. That's going to be on Spanish. Then on the 2nd, we have our Lammas celebration on Living the Wheel. So Blue Witch, Living the Wheel, August 2nd, Lammas. We're going to be celebrating Lammas. And then on August 9th, we have Tlacateteoh, the colonizing the god. We're going to be talking about Centeotl, the corn god. And then on August 10th, we have podcast in English, Lunatic Mondays. We are going to be talking with Fiona Cook about her book, The Dream Atlas, which is a wonderful book about dream interpretation and dream interaction, really. It's a great book. And then on the 23rd of August, we will be doing Embodying the Teteoh, Chicomecoatl, and Centeotl, right? But of course, this Sunday we have Xochiquetzalli and Xochipilli. I can't believe the wheel is turning so quickly. We are in Lammas, basically, in a couple of weeks. In a week and change. 6 days, basically. 7 days, we will be in Lammas. So, isn't that baby's birthday? Marvelously Baby's birthday? I think it is, August 1st. Anyway, thank you all for following all the events and looking at the calendar and doing all the things. Go to bluewitch.org, bluewitch.org. Blue as in the color, witch as in what I am, bluewitch.org. Go to the calendar, you can find all the stuff. Yes, baby's gonna be a year. Oh my God. He was about this big. And now he has 6 teeth. Amazing. I think Baby, Marvelously Baby is the youngest member of the Blue Witch community. I think so. Unless anybody else is having another baby or has another baby. But I think Marvelously Baby is the youngest member of our community. All right, we have plants. Plants is the card. Plants, plants, plants. Growth is the message. And it reads, growth is the message. Magic is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing. Blossom. It's time. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. Woo. So, magic is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing. Blossom. It's time. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. Speaking of blossoming and flowers and all that, if you are curious on why flowers are so important on the um, native Mexican, Mexica, Nahua cosmology, join us on Embodying the Teteoh this Sunday. We're going to talk about nothing but flowers and blossoming and blooming and taking space and colors and shapes and movement and pleasure and joy. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Okay, kids, last card for today. Last card for today. Okay, we have Temperance reversed. Temperance reversed. Let me to you. Major Arcana. This is Death. So this is the card of Temperance. Here she is. Right? But she came reversed to us. So let's see what Sasha Graham has for us. The shadow side of Temperance. Flip the table, I say. There it is. Shadow artist. Blocking yourself off from the natural ebb and flow of the universe. Creative confusion. Great talent going unused. Yeah, I feel like that right now. Shadow artist. Blocking yourself off from the natural ebb and flow of the universe. Creative confusion. Great talent going unused. Wah, wah. That is our last card for today. I hope you all have all the messages you needed to hear, that they bring you joy and healing and love and self-love and love for community and all the good things. By the way, never forget, this is going to be my new thing, Latina Power. And you know, I never identify as Latina, but this is the time to jump in the bandwagon. More like Indigenous power, right? But anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting the coffee break. Thank you so much to the people who sent tips. I really appreciate you. No tip is too big or too small. You can Venmo me at Lau_Cerati1 or a Blue Witch. You can Zelle me at my phone number 630-506-1758 or that's it. Until we meet again, never forget, my name is Laura González. Never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Facebook. Thank you. Have a good weekend, says Pansy. Thank you for being here, Pansy. Don't be a stranger. Come back again. Come back soon. And thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye. And of course,